All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red on red.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Downfield. This finds Waddle. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
It's an old adage. It's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And they won't really have any field position to speak of. Big mistake as he's out of bounds at his own 2.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
11.
Now it's Lawrence. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he's got it. Great call there on the 2-point attempt, and that puts him up 15-zip. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
Goes up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for an average first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Murray, first and 10. He's going deep to the left side. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down, Andrew.
They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense to the line fast. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's second and goal.
Come on.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Mounties reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Mounties get it back to within one score. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done. Sink right. 11, Agate.
Lawrence facing third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. We need something positive here.
Big
From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
That's complete right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
First down.
Big guy soldier.
First down, Mounties.
First and 10, Murray. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Big guys.
33-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Escapes a defender. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And an Anchorage first down.
Hey, shift. Deuce. 2.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the red zone now. Touchdown! The Mounties make it a 2-point game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up.
Well, he sensed it was the right time to be aggressive and go for it. You know, such a boost for a team when you could follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and adding an extra 2.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
First play is going to be against Genty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Big 13 heavy. Silver.
This is Genty on 2nd. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Danger. Back.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return you to Indy right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got it first to begin the fray.
Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
11. Hey, switch.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Genty from the gun. Found some good space on that run, Brock. Gets a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hey, go. 11. Gone. 11, Agate. Think right.
Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Dump off caught by his back. Along the sideline past midfield. Still running. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quickly to Watson. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This is Colts. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for an Anchorage.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing here, Murray. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
Big Ace, Big Ace. 2-2-1.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, Ace, Ace. Omaha, 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 Omaha.
They snap it to Murray. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Mounties can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Mounties bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's the backup. First throw. That's complete to the back. Austin Genty. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the shotgun, it's yours. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
It's Tracy on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Eric Armstead brought him down. Brings up third down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts with third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Gets him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coach. That's one. Biggest.
Murray here on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Finds a seam down the middle. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 32-yard line.
Back to the air, Murray. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Again, it's Murray to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. From the shotgun, Ewers. He puts some juice on a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, Ace! Omaha.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Colts do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Green.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Kyler. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback don't be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Another throw coming for Murray. To the the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Swim.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
He has the touchdown. The Mounties cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Mounties tie this game up. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Caught quick right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Straight ahead with Genty. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Yours to the air now. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
His second scoring catch of the game. Professional work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Fields this one at the 3. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Give him a full 40 on the play, and it'll give him a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's on a quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 3rd and 2. Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And the Colts pick it up. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time. Pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, shot.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check go.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead off the turnover. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to throw. Murray escapes the pocket. Moving right. Wide open down the field, and he has it! Hits the 20, and he will take this in. Touchdown! The Mounties shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Mounties chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Genty running right. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, the best of them take advantage of it.
Back to Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action, Ewers. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Coming left is Genty. it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions.
They fake the handoff. Now yours. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Not sure altered the throw.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
From the shotgun, it's yours. And all that pressure gets it done. That's a set over.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
That's one. Shit. Big ace.
Kyler looking to throw. Looking slant, not complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing here, Murray. Oh no, they get him yet again. Now he loses the ball. Oh, and he nearly gives it right back on the same play. Good heads-up move there to jump right back on top of it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, play action. This one's to Hawkinson outright. My man, he's in the clear. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
He'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 30-yard line.
Come on. 70 Lions. Roll.
And off to Genty. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Omaha. Boys. Hey.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Coach.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Mounties make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Colts are able to bring in the kid. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Giving this to Genty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts holding a 4-point lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
18 Cardinal. 70. Watch him right here. Set, go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Good left side to Jency. And he drives that truck backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign you're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another give here to Jency. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 4 coming up now. The give here to Jency. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, he misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. Clock where it is, And where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here comes Ewers. They're going for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pin. Rolling left, buying some time. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.